change in my pocket going jingle-lang-a-lang. Wants to call you on the telephone, baby. I give you a ring, but each time we talk, I get the same old thing. Always no huggy, no kissy until I get a wedding ring. My honey, my baby, don't put my love upon no shelf. She said, don't hand me no lines and keep your hands to yourself. Why you always treating us away? You know I'm still your lover boy. I still feel the same way. That's when she told me the story about free milk and a cow, and said no huggy, no kissy until I get a wedding vow. My honey, my baby, don't put my love upon no shelf. She said don't hand me no lines and keep your hands to yourself. And keep your hands to yourself.
Or they're trying to get to the point for Peterson, picks it up, crashing the net, fires, and scores! Julia Peterson gives the Raiders a 2-0.
Again, pass to the right. Kaiser with a shot, and he scores! Are you kidding me? Camden Kaiser with a shot to go from the point, and the Raiders win! Raiders win!
For females, for team, Maggie Malika.
All the way over there can do that. As here comes Fish. He crashes the net, goes top shelf. That's his 4th goal of the ball game, and the Raiders double the overtime. Courtney Graff is in there. Strike 3. Got Shopper looking for outnumbered through the neutral zone. He takes it after Klotz. He's going to fire on that and score. Spencer Klotz goes up top. And it's 1-0 Raiders. Start off the bottom of the 7th. We'll see if Megan Snyder can be the hero. First pitch to Snyder. She's going to bunt it. Throw to first is nobody's there. It gets past her. Here comes Blandon to the plate. And she's going to score in the Raiders.
Klotz, he's made good spin move. Klotz, he's shot. He scores! Spencer Klotz puts the Raiders up 5-4.
2-1 pitch to step lined into the right center gap, and that one's going to drop for a base hit. Peterson's going to round third and score.
Yeah, jumper by Richardson, good. That was a nice turnaround jumper by Richardson.
Marcus, there's a centering pass, and it's good. And guess who? That's number 12, Kaiser, with another goal on the season. That's number 24 for Camden Kaiser.
On his back, and outside center. Championship round. The triplet to the plate. She lines this one into right field. That one gets down for a base hit. Horman is going to go through the stop sign. She's going to score. This game is tied.
Hello, this is Northfield Raiders softball between our between the Lakeville North Panthers and our Northfield Raiders. This is the Section 1 4A softball tournament. I am Lance Reister. I'm going to be the producer. We've got AJ Reister is going to be the play-by-play. Joey Hudson's going to be writing the game recap, and we believe Johan Schroer is going to be. Well, I see his car in the parking lot, it looks like. He's going to be joining us for the color announcing today. We got the Northfield Raiders were seated, I think, number 4. I had that up just a second ago.
Northfield Raiders are coming into the section tournament ranked number 4 with a 14-6 record. Finished 6th in the Big 9 Conference. The Lakeville North Panthers coming in as the 5 seed. Coming in at 8, 9, and 1, and 6 in the South Suburban Conference. And we're going to catch up with the head coaches here in a little bit, but teeing up this ball game. Again, the first round of the Section 1 4A tournament between the Raiders and the Panthers. They faced off twice last year. The first game went the way of the Panthers, but the second one, the Raiders came back and walked it off to advance to the semifinal game, where they ended up dropping that one and missing out on the state tournament. But that second game was an absolute blast, a walk-off home run for Lucy Menson. The Raiders hoping for something similar here in round 1 of this section tournament.
AJ, let's take a step aside for just a couple of minutes, let you guys get everything situated. We'll come back with the coaches' interview. Is that all right?
Sounds good.
All right, we'll be right back. You're watching NorthfieldLive.com.
After 12-plus years of notable success as an independent brokerage, Professional Pride Realty has joined forces with Century 21 Atwood to provide you with even more exceptional real estate experiences. With over 17 offices throughout Minnesota, Century 21 Atwood has been proudly serving Minnesota's real estate needs since 1867. Professional Pride Realty is proud to be partnering with Century 21 Atwood. We look forward to continuing to serve you with the same level of excellence you have come to expect from us, now with the added support and expertise of Century 21 Atwood.
At Merchants Bank, we're committed to helping our customers fulfill their hopes and dreams. But what does that look like? It means being there to guide you through financial choices, like tips for maximizing your savings or choosing an affordable mortgage option based on your needs. It means we have digital banking tools to make your life easier. And when you need a local, friendly person to talk to, we're here for you then, too. Join Merchants Bank family today. Visit merchantsbank.com or stop in today.
Hi, Dr. Michael Ritchie, Ritchie Eye and LASIK. We're swinging into spring. Spring is the time to get outdoors. Yard cleanup, time at the lake, the golf course, or on the beach. This year, let's make this a spring free of glasses or contacts. And Ritchie Eye and LASIK want to help you swing into spring with up to $500 off all of our LASIK treatments.
Ritchie Eye Clinic and LASIK Center, Faribault. World-class LASIK, small town traffic. RitchieEyeClinic.com.
Heritage Dental Care in Northfield is a general dental clinic specializing in a variety of dental procedures and services. New patients and emergencies are welcomed 5 days a week. Heritage Dental Care is a proud supporter of Northfield Athletics and wish all of our athletes the best of luck this season. Make an appointment today with Dr. David Bress, Dr. David Buck, or Dr. Michael Thompson. Go Raiders!
No matter what business you're in, it's hard to find someone to keep your business clean. ServiceMaster by Ayatt's janitorial services cover everything from floor care and carpet cleaning to general cleaning, windows, and power washing. When you're in need of janitorial cleaning services, demand the yellow van. Call ServiceMaster by Ayatt today.
Demand the yellow van. Call ServiceMaster.
Welcome back to Rock Fields in Northfield, Minnesota. We are just 14 minutes away from first pitch of this Section 1-4A section tournament.
Well,
Game 1. But first, let's catch up with the visiting head coach, Mike Schultz, from the Panthers about tonight's ball game. Tonight's visiting coach's interview is brought to you by Century 21 Atwood, Professional Pride Group. They're unstoppable together. I'm here with the Lakeville North head coach, Mike Schultz. Coach, first round of the section tournament here today. What have you been telling your athletes leading up to this game?
Actually, this is a new season to start all over again. And we had a pretty tough season in the South Suburban Conference. We played 9 one-run games, lost 5 of those. But now we have a new lease on life and start over again.
You did play Northfield twice last year, but even the first time around, tougher game the second time around for the semifinals. What is it like playing the Raiders again here to open up the section tournament?
Actually, it's a whole different ball game now. We're not taking anybody for granted. Playing a really tough conference, and that kind of seasons us a little bit. And we're not looking at any opponent as being very strong or very weak. We're just going to go use what we have to our strengths and go from there.
And this is for the Northfield broadcast. So who are some of the girls on your squad that we should be looking out for?
Well, Alicia Jansen at my shortstop. That's second. Nora Brandt's my pitcher. She's batting third. Hannah Weckman, my left fielder. She's my fourth hitter. Kaylee Collins, who's going to St. Cloud State's, batting 5. Ari Loesch has had a really tough start, but in the last 10 games, she's batting over 400. So we're hitting the ball. We'll see what happens.
Well, thank you, Coach, and good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Mike Schultz. We thank him for taking some time out of before the pregame to talk with us. When we come back, we'll catch up with the Northfield head coach, Justin Coleman. You're watching Northfield Softball on NorthfieldLive.com.
For 12 plus years of notable success as an independent brokerage, Professional Pride Realty has joined forces with Century 21 Atwood to provide you with even more exceptional real estate experiences. With over 17 offices throughout Minnesota, Century 21 Atwood has been proudly serving Minnesota's real estate needs since 1867. Professional Pride Realty is proud to be partnering with Century 21 Atwood. We look forward to continuing to serve you with the same level of excellence you have come to expect from us. Now with the added support and expertise of Century 21 Atwood.
Now that planting season has arrived, get to Thomas Gardens and Nursery in Faribault, formerly Tweehoff's, to get your vegetable garden started. They have starter cauliflower, broccoli, rhubarb, seed potatoes, and multiple varieties of onion sets. Thomas Garden and Nursery also has straw bales, potting soil, blueberry and raspberry bushes, and pansy bowls to make your garden beautiful. Bring your own containers and they'll fill them with plants of your choice. Open 9 to 5 Monday through Saturday and Sunday 11 to 4. Get your garden started with the help of Thomas Gardens and Nursery, conveniently located along Highway 20 between Faribault and North.
Welcome back to Rock Fields in Northfield, Minnesota. We are just 10 minutes away from first pitch in round 1 of the Section 1-4A tournament. But first, let's catch up with the Northfield head coach, Justin Coleman, and his thoughts about tonight's ball game. Here with Raider head coach Justin Coleman. Coach, coming off a Rochester Century victory last week, how do you keep the momentum rolling into today?
Yeah, that win was a big one against Century. We lost to Century earlier in the year against the same pitcher, 1-0 in extra innings, and we put the ball in play and made them make some errors and got to their pitcher essentially. So that was big. Big confidence booster going into today. We're ready to go. The girls are excited. This is a rematch from last year's section game, home game. Ended up losing, I think, 3-0 or 2-0, something like that. But we're looking for a better outing this time.
And I believe it was the Lakeville North team that you walked off last year to keep going in that tournament to get to the semifinal game, if I'm remembering correctly. So what is it to play this team again, this time in the first round?
Yeah, I mean, this is our seniors' last home game. And so this is really big for them. It's big for us. And it's also big for the team to get, on the winning side of the bracket right away. And yeah, you're right. We ended up taking them out with a walk-off home run in an elimination game to get to the semis. And that was kind of nice to come back and, get revenge on a loss earlier in the tournament. So we're looking to do the same today.
And what have you been telling the girls leading up to this game? You've played them before, like you said, it's the first round of the section tournament. What has kind of been your message even into last week leading up to this game?
Yeah, put the ball in play good defense, and we have great pitching, so we have faith in that, and just stay the course, and good things are going to happen.
Awesome, Coach. Thank you. Good luck tonight.
All right, thank you.
That was the Lakeville North head coach, Mike Schultz. And we are just a few minutes away from first pitch. When we come back, we'll have the first pitch, then the starting lineups you're watching. Northfield Softball on NorthfieldLive.com.
Community banking at its best. Whether you are looking to improve your financial future, planning to buy a new home, or considering a mortgage, Heritage Bank in Northfield can help. Our ability to make decisions locally provides you the highest level of service at competitive rates. Your finances and home are important to you, and having a staff that you can trust makes all the difference. We make banking easy with real estate specialists and loan officers ready to help you. Stop by Heritage Bank on Highway 3 or contact us at heritagebankmn.com and see how the professionals at Heritage Bank can help you build your future.
No matter what business you're in, it's hard to find someone to keep your business clean. ServiceMaster by Ayatt's Janitorial Services cover everything from floor care and carpet cleaning to general cleaning, windows, and power washing. When you're in need of janitorial cleaning services, demand the yellow van. Call ServiceMaster by Ayatt today.
Demand the yellow van. Call ServiceMaster.
Welcome back to Rock Fields. We are just 8 minutes away from first pitch in round one of this Section 1 4A tournament. It's the Northfield Raiders and the Lakeville North Panthers. The 14-6 Northfield Raiders finished 6th in the Big 9. They just came off a big victory over the Rochester Century Panthers last week. But we were here last week when they had a game against Red Wing and then a tough situation out in center field with the Red Wing winger center fielder. She went down, ended up getting taken to the hospital. I was talking with Coleman before the game about that situation, and I asked if they got any points out of that, if Red Wing forfeited. They ended up not getting anything out of it.
Really? Wow.
So it just went down as like it never happened. So they got no points. Red Wing didn't get anything out of it, but the thing is that if the Raiders, who were kind of looking like they were going to be teed up for a win, they were up 4-0 in the second inning, and they had runners in scoring position at that point. But if the Raiders would have gotten that win, they would have been tied for the best record in the section. And obviously the Raiders end up getting the 4th seed. So we don't really know if the Raiders would have gotten that win, if anything differently would have happened with the section seeding. Coleman said there definitely could have been a little bit of an argument there for that, but he said it's in the past. It is what it is. We're here now. We're playing the Lakeville North Panthers in round 1, and he said the big thing for him is that you got to play everybody anyway. It's a double elim bracket, so if you lose game 1, you still have a chance in 2 days to possibly get yourself back into the tournament. So it's not like it's a one and done deal, which he believes is really important for his Northfield squad.
Yeah, totally. I mean, and as Coach Schultz was saying for the Panthers, it's just a whole new season for both these teams. Start all over, and ignore everything that happened in the regular season. What's here is now. So you've got to focus, and all these games matter. So. First one against a tough Lakeville North team. Very, very tough conference for them in the South Suburban Conference. An 8-9 record, but in that conference, that's nothing to be ashamed of.
Now we're going to head over to our PA announcer for the starting lineups.
Game. Now introducing the Lakeville North Panthers. Number 24, Bailey Breno. Number 20, Laurel Hammerstrom. Number 19, Lydia Rosen. Number 3, Avery Abraham. Number 14, Kenzie Johnson. Number 18, Aaron Johns. And now your starting lineup. Number 4, Maddie Orth. Number 1, Alicia Jensen. Number 15, Nora Brandt. 00, Hannah Weckham. Number 9, Kaylee Collins. Number 16, Ari Lesh. Number 27, Jordan Vang. Number 6, Kylie Hushbrung. Number 21, Abby Straub. Number 7, Leah Ryerson. And now introducing your Northfield Raiders. Senior outfielder number 2, Megan Snyder. Senior second baseman number 10, Lucy Menson. Senior outfielder number 11, Jordan Nauman. Senior pitcher outfielder number 12, Courtney Graff. Senior shortstop number 12, Ruby Holman. Senior first baseman number 13, Jamie Triplett. Senior first baseman Lindsey Stanton. Senior pitcher number 22, Riley Blandon. Junior catcher utility Leah Ennedy. Junior pitcher outfielder number 5, Paige Christensen. Junior outfielder number 8, Samantha Mosley. Junior third baseman shortstop number 9, McKenna Carlson. Junior catcher number 23, Emily Broden. Junior outfielder number 25, Rita Langford. Juniors catcher third baseman Olivia Horman. Your officiating crew for tonight behind the home plate will be Lon Sorensen. Your base ump will be Brad Tiedekin. Northfield would like to take this time to remind you that the score of any athletic event is generally forgotten over time, but the actions of the contestants, coaches, and spectators are always remembered. While attending any high school event, think of how history will remember you. Always choose good sportsmanship when at the game or event. Remember, good sports are all winners in the end. Now please rise, take off your hats as we play our national anthem.
I'm Jared Finstuen, Commercial Loan Officer with Community Resource Bank. At Community Resource Bank, we believe banking is about helping people. Every client relationship is unique, and we are committed to helping find the right solution for our customers. Loan decisions are made locally, and we are always there when our customers need us. Community Resource Bank is here for your personal or business banking needs. Stop into one of our branches today so we can get you started with a tailored plan to help meet your unique financial needs. Community Resource Bank. Let's bank together. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender. Go Raiders!
This is Barb from Professional Dental Group, letting you know that the doctors and staff of Professional Dental Group are proud to call themselves Northfield Raiders sports fans. Whether scheduling for an implant, mouthguard, or general visit, we look forward to providing you with the same exceptional care that Professional Dental Group has delivered for over 45 years. So on behalf of Dr. Becky Johnson, Dr. John Nowak, Dr. Brian Cravey, Dr. Tyler Yonke, and Dr. Mallory Peterson, go Raiders!
Here's an opportunity in front of the goal. Double shot, and a score! And he caught it! Touchdown, Geiger! How did he haul that in?
And she's going to put on the French and scores! Kayla Puppy! Shot for 3. That one is good. He nails another one.
Moving slowly in. Tries to go to the backhand and scores! Andrew Winter on the penalty shot. Puts the Raiders up 1-0.
Kids are constantly changing, both physically and emotionally. That means the challenges of parenting change too. At Northfield Hospital and Clinics, our pediatricians are experts in kids. Our pediatric team works with you to provide the best individualized care and guidance through all your child's stages of growth. And we take the time to listen to your questions and concerns too. When only the best for your kids will do. Schedule an appointment with the pediatric team at Northfield Hospital and Clinics, partnering with you for a lifetime of care.
Community banking at its best. Whether you are looking to improve your financial future, planning to buy a new home, or considering a mortgage, Heritage Bank in Northfield can help. Our ability to make decisions locally provides you the highest level of service at competitive rates. Your finances and home are important to you, and having a staff that you can trust makes all the difference. We make banking easy with real estate specialists and loan officers ready to help you. Stop by Heritage Bank on Highway 3 or contact us at heritagebankmn.com and see how the professionals at Heritage Bank can help you build your future.
Welcome back to Rock Fields. We are set now for the opening pitch here in Game 1 of the Section 1-4A tournament. It's the Lakeville North Panthers taking on your Northfield Raiders. The winner will move on to take on the winner of number 1 Farmington and number 8 Rochester John Marshall on Thursday down in Austin. The other 2 games going on the other side of the bracket. Number 2 Owatonna is taking on number 7 Rochester Mayo, and number 3 Lakeville South is taking on number 6 Rochester Century. Again, the winner will move on to play the winner of Farmington and Rochester John Marshall, and the loser will move on to get matched up with, I believe it's the loser's based on seeding, not necessarily who's on what side of the bracket.
Yep.
I may be wrong on that, so don't.
I believe you are right about that.
We're going to say I'm right.
Riley Blandon pitching today. She's had a great season so far. 1.71 ERA, 88 strikeouts through 65 innings. Her and Courtney Graff in the big 1-2 punch for this pitching this season.
First pitch from Blandon. This is inside for ball 1. Leading off for the Panthers is the catcher, number 4, Maddie Orth.
Riley Blandon, she'll be playing softball at Bethel University next year.
The 1-0 swung on and missed, evens the count 1-1. Bethel has had a great softball season this year. I've got a friend who's pitching up there. They're currently in the Super Regionals and the D3 NCAA Championships.
Wow.
So they're going to play Linfield here, I believe, in the next few days, as that one misses high for ball 2. So Riley going on to play at a very prestigious softball school here in the state of Minnesota. So here comes the 2-1 from Blandon. This one's fouled straight back, evens the count 2-2.
Yeah, the Raiders are going to have definitely 2 big holes to fill pitching next season, as Graff and Blandon, both seniors, been really the only 2 pitchers that the Raiders have used this season. Paige Christensen has been in a couple of games, but Graff and Blandon are certainly the big one too.
This one misses inside for ball 3. Orth works a full count. And you're right, Paige Christensen's only pitched in 2 games, only 6 innings. And she is currently the only other pitcher that has even pitched this season. The 3-2, this one's popped up and foul. We'll do it again. But going back to Blandon in 12 games, 65 in the 3rd innings pitched, a 1.71 ERA like you said, 88 strikeouts to 24 walks. A great strikeout to walk ratio there as the 3-2 swung on and missed. Orth goes down swinging for out number 1. So now it'll be the shortstop, number 1, Alicia Jeanson. Digging in now after the Orth strikeout. Jeanson, a sophomore this year for the Panthers. She digs in now with nobody on and 1 out. First pitch misses outside for ball 1. Looking at the Raiders in the field, Blandon in the circle. Olivia Horman behind the plate. This one misses high for ball 2. In center field is Courtney Graff. At short, it's Lucy Menson. At third, it's Lindsay Stanton. Second is Leah Ennedy. At first base is Jamie Triplett. Ruby Holman's out in right, and Megan Snyder is in left. This one's popped up left side. Back goes Snyder, and she will make the grab for out number 2.
Now batting number 15, Laura Brandt.
Jeanson gives it a ride. Snyder pulls it down.
Blandon working pretty quickly, pitch to pitch. Panthers have given the ball a couple good rides. This one fairly deep in the left, but it's right into Snyder's glove for on number 2.
So that'll bring up the pitcher, number 15, Nora Brandt. She digs in. First pitch misses high for ball 1. Nora Brandt, a junior captain on this squad for the Panthers. Here comes the 1-0 from Blandon. That one misses up and away for ball 2.
Yeah, Nora Brandt committed to Winona State to play softball there, according to Instagram. So even as a junior, still committed. And her teammate, Leah Ryerson, will be going there next year. So a little Lakeville North Winona State connection going on.
Is Nora going to go play softball there? Is that what I said?
Yep.
Okay, awesome. So she's committed early. Good for her. Out in front of things. Unlike me. Here comes the 2-1. That one does catch the inside corner for strike 2. Evens the count now 2-2.
Beautiful day for some softball on this Tuesday afternoon. Clear skies, temperatures in the upper 70s. Really, really incredible weather.
Here comes the 2-2. That one misses inside for ball 3. Brandt has worked herself into a full count now with nobody on and 2 down here in the top of the first. Little wind going out towards left. Other than that, a beautiful day. The 3-2 fouled straight back. We'll do it again.
Good contingent of fans from both Northfield and Lakeville North here to watch this Section 1-4A showdown here at Rock Fields.
Especially after the 2 games last year. Panthers took game 1, but then the Raiders walked it off to advance to the semifinal game. Here comes the 3-2. This one's popped straight up. Coming right for us. Heads up. Johan over there.
I could have got that. This fire's long enough. I got to.
You can get over there.
Got to start bringing my glove to these games.
Absolutely. You got to save our equipment, too, because it gets too close.
Yeah, these branches kind of act like a Plinko game coming down.
They do. Here comes the 3-2 from Blandon. This one's popped up left side. Snyder coming in. Out goes the shortstop. Menson leaping up and making the grab for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down. No score after half an inning. The Raiders coming to the plate. You're watching Northfield Softball right here on NorthfieldLive.com.
Auto Haus is a full automotive repair shop, collision center, and the only AAA authorized towing facility in Northfield. That means if you are in a minor or major collision this winter, all Valley Auto Haus technicians are I-CAR trained and certified by all major insurance companies to handle your vehicle from the tow to completing all of your vehicle repairs. Valley Auto Haus on Highway 3 South in Northfield. Open 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday, or find us at valleyautohaus.net. Go Raiders!
Now may be the right time for you or a loved one to consider joining Northfield Retirement Community. Leave behind the worry of home maintenance and repairs to join a supportive community welcoming you to your new home. NRC has a variety of housing options to enjoy with your own furnishings and available options of in-home personal care services. Reach out to our caring and compassionate staff when you're ready for a visit, or review all of our living options at northfieldretirement.org. Northfield Retirement Community, innovation, choice, tradition.
Panthers go 3 up, 3 down in the top of the first. Now it'll be the Raiders in the home half. Leading off, it'll be the center fielder Courtney Graff, and Menson and Stanton and Edity will follow.
Yeah, Courtney Graff leading off. One of the pitchers on this squad playing out in center field today as Blandon is in the circle. Graff, she'll be going to Mankato State next year. Not playing softball there, but a very, very great career for the senior pitcher and outfielder. The last couple of games here, you gotta want to make them count, leave legacy.
Absolutely, she's leading the team in batting average, batting .481 with a .565 on base. Like you said, she's had an incredible career here as a Northfield Raider. The first pitch to her, this one's popped up deep center field. Out goes the center fielder, and it's over her head. Graff will get into second. She's going for 3. Courtney Graff, a leadoff triple for the Raiders.
For Courtney Graff, that's her 6th triple of the season, and she's got some speed getting around those bases. Power and speed, dangerous combo. She's got 4 of the 5 home runs for the Raiders this season. So lots of power, and she got about around those bases in a hurry. So here's Lucy Menson, another captain on this team, hoping to drive her in.
Menson squares the bunt, pulls back. She swings at the first pitch and fouls it off. But we didn't even get done going through Courtney Graff's numbers, and she got her 6th double of the season to start things off for the Raiders.
Holy cow, did she even touch all the bases? She got around all of them. That's amazing.
She even hesitated at second, was still able to get into third standing. But she actually blasted one over the center fielder's head as here comes the 0-1. That one on the outside corner for strike 2.
And you got to wonder if the wind was a little bit of a factor there. It looked like it was going straight away center, then it did drift a little bit into left center, which might have allowed Graff to reach base.
And here comes the 0-2 on Menson. Takes strike 3 called. Menson goes down looking for out number 1.
Number 19, Lindsey Stanton.
So now will be the third baseman, Lindsey Stanton, digging in with Graff on third and 1 down.
Stanton, another good season so far, hitting .407, I do believe. Another big senior on this team. They've got a lot of leaders on this team, a lot of seniors that the juniors and sophomores will have a spot to fill next year. But for Lindsey Stanton now, down 1-0, still Graff still on third.
Here comes the 1-0. Swung on and missed, evens the count 1-1. We're talking about seniors. The Raiders have 8 of them this year, and like you said, a lot of big shoes to fill. This senior class obviously went really far last year in the section tournament. Looking to do something similar here this year. As here comes the 1-1. This one's popped up straight up. The shortstop will come in and make the grab for out number 2. That was Alicia Jeanson making the grab. And now it'll be Lee Annity digging in, the second baseman, with 2 down, and Courtney Graff still standing at third.
Yeah, Courtney, after that first pitch, hasn't been able to move very far after a strikeout and a pop-out. So Leah Annity will look to drive her in and put the first runs on the board.
Annity, a junior. She played a lot of games last year on the varsity squad as well, so the Raiders will really be leaning on her next year, but she's in a big spot now in the bottom of the first inning in the first round of the section tournament with the leading runner on third. Here comes the 1-0. Swung on and missed, evens the count 1-1.
It's a very, very senior-heavy lineup today. Only three players that are not seniors, as Annity, Horman, and Broden in the 4, 5, 6 spots. All others are seniors, so it'll be interesting to see next season.
The 1-1 popped up. Falls behind the count now, 1-2. Heads up. There's again the tree. Moved the foul ball around, nearly hit some of the fans right behind us. Here comes the 1-2 from Nora Brandt. That one's in the dirt, evens the count now 2-2. Annity this season batting .286 with 2 doubles and 63 ABs. There's 13 RBIs on the season as well. That one misses outside. Count moves to full.
Coach Justin Coleman standing right there as third base coach, encouraging the junior at the plate. Full count now, 2 outs.
Pitch from Brandt. That one's in the dirt for ball 4. Annity works a walk, and it's first and third, 2 down for Olivia Horman.
We'll have to rip off her catcher pads. Put that in. The play with 2 on, 2 out. Big spot here for the junior.
Again, one of the few non-seniors in the starting lineup. And she's catching here tonight in game 1. She comes into a big spot right away in the bottom of the first. Raiders looking to keep this inning alive, come out of here with a lead. First pitch. That one's in there for a strike, and he faked taking off for second, but she stayed put.
You got to be really careful there with Graff on third. A throw down to second. Graff could scamper home with the speed she has, so got to be careful there.
Catcher Maddie Orth popped up quickly as well, threatening to throw down. Here comes the 0-1. This one swung on and missed. Horman falls behind the count, 0-2.
Yeah, it's a bit of a risk. You know, if you think Annity could get there, it's great to have that runner on second instead of first. But you know, if she gets thrown out, then you risk the chance of driving in Graff.
The 0-2 pitch. This is a ground ball, shortstop between the legs. Graff comes in to score, and the Raiders draw first blood.
Now batting number 23, Emily Broden.
Olivia Horman, RBI single, and it's first and second, 2 down, 1-0 Raiders Emily Brodeen, the designated player, comes up to the plate.
It was a hot shot off the bat of Olivia Horman there, and Alicia Jeanson just barely let it get through her legs. It was a very low line drive and a tough play to make for the shortstop. So Horman was able to reach and drive in Graff. Here's Emily Broden.
Rita Langford into courtesy run for Olivia Horman at first. First pitch to Broden. Swung on and missed. Ball behind the count, 0-1. But a big spot there for Horman, able to get in the run that led off the inning with the Courtney Graff triple. Would have been tough for the Raiders to leave that one out there. Here comes the 0-1. That one's up and away, evens the count, 1-1.
Still 2 on, 2 out here for the Raiders. Trying to put up some numbers in the bottom of the first. The wind starting to pick up.
Here comes the 1-1. That one misses away for ball 2.
Good check swing by Broden there. Started to swing, then pitch drifted outside, held back. We're on the count, 2-1 now for the junior catcher, the designated player today.
Here comes the 2-1. This one's fouled back, evens the count, 2-2. Broden this season batting .283 with 11 RBIs. Has 1 double on the season as well. 53 at-bats. Not a bad season at all for the junior. We're going to keep this inning alive for the Raiders after Courtney Graff scored on the Olivia Horman E6. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. That one's in the dirt for ball 3. Runners will be off on the pitch.
Langford at first, Entity at second. Full count, 2 out. Emily Broden, big opportunity. Brandt.
The 3-2. That one misses high for ball 4, and the bases are loaded for Jamie Triplett.
Raiders just keep finding a way to get on base. So ducks on the pond now for senior Jamie Triplett. She's at first base today and hoping to reach first base or more. Drive in some runs here in the bottom of the first.
A chance for the Raiders to really take a big lead right away here in this Section 1-4A tournament. They lost Game 1 to the Panthers last year in the opening round of the section tournament. They have a chance here to open up the game with a big lead with the bases loaded and 2 down. Jamie Triplett, the first pitch, swung on and foul tipped into the glove of the catcher for strike 1.
Triplett just getting a little piece of one there. Strike 1. Bases loaded. Wind definitely picking up right to left.
The 0-1 pitch, that one's in the dirt. Catcher Maddie Orth staying solid behind the plate. Hasn't let anything past her yet. Here comes the 1-1. That one let her high and misses for ball 2. Close pitch.
A couple complaints from the North contingent behind us. Either way, 2-1 count now. Brandt to Triplett.
That one's in there for strike 2. Evens the count, 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. That one called strike 3 on the outside corner. Nora Brandt pitches out of the jam, but not before the Raiders take the 1-0 lead on the Olivia Horman RBI E6 after the Courtney Graff triple. 1-0 Raiders after 1. You're watching Northfield Softball right here on NorthfieldLive.com.
Financing a house is about more than a mortgage, it's about creating a home. Whether you're a first-time home buyer, buying your forever home, looking to take advantage of today's great refinance rates, or finally getting to those home improvements, Hometown Credit Union's wide variety of home loan options and highly competitive rates can help make your house, well, a home. Learn more and apply online at hometowncu.coop. Equal housing lender.
Are you in the market for a new home or considering remodeling your current home? Schmidt Homes and Schmidt Homes Remodeling should be your first and last call. Schmidt Homes, known for their innovative designs, uncompromising quality and craftsmanship, superior service, while maintaining their reputation of fairness, honesty, and integrity for over 30 years. They're the only builder in the area to offer an in-house designer and a showroom to make your selections. They have over 30 new building lots available in Northfield. Check out their website at schmidthomes.com for more information.
Riley Blandon out for her second inning of work after a quick 3-up, 3-down in the first with a strikeout and a couple of flyouts. She'll face the left fielder Hannah Weckman to start things off here in the top of the second. First pitch. This one's popped up right side. It is over the second baseman's head and into right field for a base hit.
A little soft liner off the bat of Weckman and just barely over the head of second baseman Leah Ennedy. So Panthers get their first base runner.
Now it'll be the center fielder Kaylee Collins digging in. That one misses outside for ball one.
Panthers looking to strike back. They're just put up one in the bottom of the first.
Kaylee Collins, the senior captain, going to St. Cloud State next year to study meteorology and is playing softball up there. One of the key players the head coach Mike Schultz mentioned in the pregame interview. Here comes the 2-0. That one misses low and inside for ball three. Landon doesn't have a lot of walks on the season, but in trouble here behind 3-0. Here comes the pitch. That one is in there for strike one.
Taken all the way, Collins was. Landon gets a strike. 3-1 count now.
This one's grounded left side into left field for a base hit. Back-to-back singles for the Panthers, and they have a threat here in the second. This now will be the third baseman, Ari Lesh, with runners on first and second, nobody out. And the Panthers threatening. Ari Lesh, another one of the senior captains, going to UW Eau Claire next year. Play softball and study physical therapy. She lifts this one high and deep to center. That one's going, gone. 3-run shot for the Panthers, and Ari Lesh gives Lakeville North the lead.
Ari Lesh straight away center field, and that ball had no chance. She knew it off the bat. Her Panther teammates greeted her to play. After the Panthers see the Raiders put up one bottom first, says I'll triple that. And still nobody outs here in the top of the second. Panthers lead 3-1 on our Heritage Bank scoreboard.
That is the first home run given up by Riley Blandon this season, and it's a big one. The Panthers take the 2-run lead here in the top of the second on Ari Lesh shot to center. It's 3-1 Panthers as the first baseman Jordan Vang digs in with nobody on, nobody out. Swung on and missed, strike one. And Les just got absolutely all of that one. Graff only took a few steps back and said, nope, that one's gone. And a big spot for the Panthers after going down 1-0. The 0-1 misses inside for ball one, evens the count 1-1.
Yeah, Blandon never really having trouble with the power at all this season. This first homer and giving it up.
1-1 in there for strike two. And the Raiders have played 5 out-of-conference games this season, won all 5, but none of them were in the South Suburban Conference. They played Cass and Manorville. This one's popped up and foul. We'll do it again here, 1-2. They beat New Prague 4-3. And then they swept Esco 10-1 and 17-3. And also beat Mount Westonka just about a week and a half ago, 9-2. This one's foul, tipped into the glove of Horman for out number 1. Landon gets her second strikeout of the night. So now it'll be the designated player Kylie Hochsprung with nobody on and 1 out.
Yeah, it's important to note that Raiders haven't faced any teams in the South Suburban, including Lakeville North, of course. There's strike 1 from Blandon. So new competition. Obviously, we've seen them last year in this section tournament, but some fresh faces to see here this afternoon.
And when looking at Lakeville North, they only played 1 out of conference game this entire season. It was against Rochester Mayo, so they have seen a Big 9 team. They beat them 9-6. The Raiders had a doubleheader against them. Their first 2 games of the season back at the beginning of April. They beat Rochester Mayo 3-2 and 5-4 in that one. So those are really the only games we can look at to compare the 2 teams. As here comes the 1-2 from Blandon. That one's in the dirt, evens the count 2-2. But Lakeville North, they haven't seen a whole lot of out-of-conference games, but when you're going up against teams in the South Suburban, you're getting some high level of play.
You really are. Sometimes if you're a team like Northfield, as there's ball 3 high, you want to get those out-of-conference games, see some tough opponents. But in the case of Lakeville North, you've got your tough opponents in the conference that you see week in, week out. Here's the full count.
Swung on and missed. Down goes Hochsprung for out number 2. That's Blandon's 3rd strikeout. After the 3-run home run, has struck out 2 in a row. Now bring up the second baseman, Abby Straub. Here comes the first pitch. That one's popped up and foul for strike 1. Lakeville North played Farmington twice, and they're the number 1 seed in Section 1 4A. Lost to Farmington 7-4 in their first game, then lost 2-1. That's one thing when you look at the Lakeville North schedule. They were in 9 one-run games.
Really, really close games throughout the season. So, it shows that they know how to deal with the pressure. So, pressure is a lot of you see in this section tournament.
This one's popped straight up, heading our way again. Heads up. We'll do it again. 0-2. When you're in those one-run games with teams in the South Suburban, we can't say it enough. That's going to set you up nicely here for the section tournament. Here comes the 0-2 from Blandon. That one just misses the inside corner for ball 1.
That was a bit of a complaint that we heard from some of the hockey guys in this past winter season when they outscored their opponents 19-2 in the section tournament. And when they went to state, they weren't that ready.
This one's lifted into shallow short. Mensa makes the grab for out number 3. A big 3-run home run for the Panthers, and it's 3-1 Lakeville North as we go to the home half of the second. You're watching Raider Softball right here on NorthfieldLive.com.
The graphic mailbox in the River Park Mall with all of your mailing and printing needs. We can pack it up, ship it out, and get it down the road. Fabricate a sign or a banner. We work hard to know our products. We can find what works for you and set you up with everything you need. The graphic mailbox in the River Park Mall, offering solutions for you.
The snow seems to be melting, and spring is just around the corner. So make sure your car is ready to jump into the warming weather with Witt Brothers. Witt Brothers will give you the confidence you need and deserve in your ride as you spring forward with the best service and parts for your car. Don't let those potholes rattle your peace of mind, and may this spring bring a smooth ride. For all of your automotive maintenance and repair needs, drive to Witt Brothers Service, located at 701 Division Street in downtown Northfield.
Welcome back to Rock Fields in Northfield, Minnesota. It's 3-1 Panthers as we head to the home half of the second. It'll be Ruby Holman leading things off for the Raiders after the Panthers put 3 up on the board after the already lashed 3-run shot to straightaway center field. So the Raiders looking to get something going here in the bottom of the second. And they'll leave it up to Ruby Holman to start things off. First pitch. Line left side and into left field for a base hit. Ruby Holman, a leadoff single to get things started here in the bottom of the second.
Now batting number 2, Megan.
Yeah, Ruby wasting no time. Putting one into the outfield. Getting some runners on base. Trying to chip away at this 3-1 lead. Just making Snyder the counterpart for the University of Nebraska going softball players here at the end of the lineup.
Yeah, back-to-back Huskers as this one's dribbled up the middle of the shortstop. She goes to second for the out. Throw to first, not in time. Panthers get the lead runner. But Elise Snyder at first. Now we go back to the top of the lineup with Courtney Kraft, who led off the last inning with a triple.
Yeah, led off the inning with a triple. And then Panthers got 2 outs right after that before Raiders got 1 on the board with a ribby single.
First pitch to Graff, in there for strike 1. Yeah, Horman had a line shot right to the shortstop that just went off her glove in between her legs that brought home Graff. And that's how the Raiders got their 1 run in the first. Here comes the 0-1. That one misses outside. Evens the count 1-1. One thing we were talking about is looking at schedules. And the Big Nine is not a bad conference by any means. They have some really good teams in the Big Nine, and the Raiders have faced some of them. Owatonna is the number 2 seed in the section tournament, and the Raiders split a doubleheader with them just a couple of weeks ago. Lost the first one 12-1, but came back and won the second 3-0. So the Raiders have definitely seen some good competition this year inside the Big Nine conference. But it's no knock on the Big Nine. Here comes the 2-1. That one's in there for strike 2. With Snyder on first and 1 out. Here in the bottom of the second, 3-1 Panthers on your Heritage Bank scoreboard. Here comes the 2-2 to Graff. That one's in the dirt for ball 3. Good stop by Maddie Orth.
Graff certainly somebody you want to be a little bit scared of if you're pitching to her. Batting nearly 500 on the season. Absolutely incredible line for the senior pitcher, Courtney Graff.
Here comes the 3-2. This one's lifted high and deep to left. Going back is the left fielder. It's over her head. Courtney Graff. Round second. She'll hold up there. Snyder into third. And a double for Courtney Graff.
Now batting number 10, Lucy
Courtney.
Benson.
It's only been 2 innings and she's already got 2 extra base hits. She's leading this Raiders squad, trying to get back. That's her 4th double of the year.
That was an incredibly impressive hit there. I mean, to go opposite field.
On a full count as well.
Yeah, and one hop to the fence.
So now it's second and third, 1 down for the shortstop, Lucy Menson. Squares to bunt, puts it down, but goes foul for strike 1. Menson struck out looking in her last at-bat. Has a chance here with 2 runners in scoring position. A base hit could tie this game back up.
Watch the wheel. You go to 1.
Third baseman coming in. She lines this one into left center. That one gets down for a base hit. 1 run scores. Here comes Courtney to the plate. This game is tied on the Lucy Menson 2-run single.
Lucy Menson, after missing a bunt on the first pitch, drive one into the left center field gap. Driving in 2 teammates, and this game is tied. Getting a lot of action. We're only in the bottom of the second.
Big 2 RBI single from Lucy Menson. Now it'll be Lindsay Stanton with a runner on and 1 out here in the bottom of the second. Comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed on the off-speed pitch for strike 1. Stanton popped out in her last at-bat. To the shortstop, Alicia Jeanson. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and missed again on the off-speed pitch. Falls behind the count, 0-2.
Good pitch by Brandt. Stanton might have been expecting a fastball, but Brandt slowed it down with the off-speed and got Stanton to chase.
Here comes the 0-2. This one's grounded left side past the third baseman for a base hit. Lindsey Stanton keeps the inning alive, and it's first and second, one down. Now it'll be Leah Ennedy, the second baseman, coming to the plate.
Nice hit by Stanton on the 0-2 count. Squaring it up and pushing it through the gap in the infield into left field. Raiders not done yet, still only one out. 2 on, bottom 2. Leah Ennedy. Leah choking up a lot, making some contact.
Squares the bunt, pulls it back for high, ball 1. Ennedy walked in her last at bat, got all the way around to third. She comes up with first and second and one out. Game tied 3-3 in the bottom of the second. Here comes the 1-0. This one's popped up left side. In comes the left fielder, Weckman. Out goes the shortstop and falls in between them. Throw to third. It's over the head and drops it.
Now batting with a 27.
Leah Ennedy drops in a single in shallow left, and it's bases loaded, one out, and the Raider offense continues to stay alive here in the second.
Definitely a bit of miscommunication there between Jeanson and Weckman, shortstop and left field. I think neither of them called for it. It dropped in between them, allowed Ennedy to reach, and Graff to reach third. Bases loaded, still one out. Big opportunity here for the Raiders.
Now Olivia Horman digs in. She had the RBI in the last inning. That one misses outside for ball 1. Call time. For Stanton to tie her shoes. Always important.
Very important. Yeah, absolutely.
No need to be getting hurt in game 1 of the section tournament because your shoes untied. Be unfortunate.
That would be very unfortunate. A tough way to go out.
Here comes the 1-0. This one's popped up right side. Here comes the first baseman laying out and making the grab. What a catch by Jordan Vang for out number 2.
That's a really, really great play by the first baseman, Vang. It is a very shallow pop-up, so not much time for Vang to come in, diving to her left and making the play. Big play by the first baseman. Now 2 outs. Bases loaded for Emily Broden.
A fully stretched out Vang able to make the grab, and now it's bases loaded, 2 down for Emily Broden. First pitch. This is inside for ball 1. A highlight reel catch there from Jordan Vang. Like you said, it did not go very far. She was able to come flying in from her spot at first to make the dive and grab. Here comes the 1-0. That one catches the outside corner for strike 1. Emily Broden walked in her last at-bat. Here comes the 1-1. Catches the outside corner again for strike 2.
She has got a really nice changeup.
Yeah, it's tough when you've been seeing fastballs and you get an off speed like that. It really slows you down.
The 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed on the off-speed pitch. And the Panthers limit the damage, but the Raiders score 2 to tie things up. As we go to the top of the third, you're watching Northfield Softball on NorthfieldLive.com.
Community banking at its best. Whether you are looking to improve your financial future, planning to buy a new home, or considering a mortgage, Heritage Bank in Northfield can help. Our ability to make decisions locally provides you the highest level of service at competitive rates. Your finances and home are important to you, and having a staff that you can trust makes all the difference. We make banking easy with real estate specialists and loan officers ready to help you. Stop by Heritage Bank on Highway 3 or contact us at heritagebankmn.com and see how the professionals at Heritage Bank can help you build your future.
No matter what business you're in, it's hard to find someone to keep your business clean. ServiceMaster by Ayatt's Janitorial Services cover everything from floor care and carpet cleaning to general cleaning, windows, and power washing. When you're in need of janitorial cleaning services, demand the yellow van. Call ServiceMaster by Ayatt today.
Demand the yellow van. Call ServiceMaster.
Landon back out for her third inning of work. She has 3 strikeouts so far, but already left. She didn't have that 3-run home run off of her in the last inning, but after that, a couple of strikeouts and a pop-out as we go to the top of the third. It is Leah Ryerson, the right fielder. Or excuse me. It's Maddie Orth. We're back at the top of the order, sorry. Leah Ryerson is being flexed by Kylie Hochsprung. Ryerson is out and right, but she's not hitting today. So Maddie Orth is the batter. She struck out in her last at-bat. And here comes the 0-1. That one misses high, evens the count 1-1. Maddie Orth, the junior captain this season. Here comes the 1-1. That one misses outside for ball 2.
Landon definitely getting these fastballs going here. Top 3, still keeping that velocity up.
This one's fouled straight back, evens the count 2-2. Yeah, other than that 3-run home run in that last inning, Blandon has been dominant. 3 strikeouts and some weak contact is really how they got on, but then it was Les who really got a hold of it after Orth strikes out for out number 1. That's Landon's 4th strikeout of the night. Second time for Orth. Now it'll be Alicia Jeanson digging in. First pitch. Just misses outside for ball 1. Pop straight up. Evens the count 1-1.
Well, never say if you've been buying concessions, you never know.
You okay over there, buddy?
Yeah, I'm fine.
This one's lined into center. Graff comes in, and it's over her head. Jeanson rounds first. She's going for 2. Round second. Here she comes. Throw into third is not in time. A triple for Alicia Jeanson.
Graff got a little bit caught up. She started to come in and then realized a little bit farther over her head than she might think. So Jeanson in with a triple. 1-out triple. And the Panthers are back on base now, top of the third.
Yeah, Graff came in, might have had a bad look at it. Those line drives right at you are really hard to gauge. As Graff came in thinking it was going to be short, but then it just sailed over her head. And Alicia Jeanson just kept going and was able to slide into third safely. But now it'll be the pitcher, Nora Brandt, with the runner on third and 1 out. The 1-0 swung on and missed. Evens the count 1-1. A lot of offense between these two teams. I mean, we talked about Landon's 4 strikeouts. But even between those, I mean, a 3-run home run and now a triple for the Panthers. And obviously the Raiders have been back-to-back innings with the bases loaded. And here comes the 2-1 from Landon. This one's popped up. We'll find the seats. Evens the count 2-2.
Yeah, good job by the Panthers. Especially in the pitching, Nora Brandt, limiting the damage. Yeah, first 2 innings, loading the bases both times, but only 3 innings to show for the Raiders. A good job being on base, but you want to do a little bit better driving it in.
That one hits Brandt in her front leg. She'll head on down to first. Now it'll be first and third, 1 out for Hannah Weckman, the left fielder. Weckman singled in her last at-bat. Able to came around to score after the 3-run home run. Courtesy runner will be number 18. And she's not on my lineup. She might be on this one, though. Yep, number 18, Erin Johns. She's the courtesy runner at first for Brandt. Still first and third for Weckman. Weckman lifts this one into shallow left, and it'll land foul. Just by a couple of feet.
Yeah, real close. With soft blooper over the head of Stanton. Would have been a run scored and possibly extra bases for Weckman had that landed fair. The Raiders catch a break. Now Weckman will try again. 0-1.
In there for strike two. Now Weckman behind the count 0-2. This is high and in for ball one. This would be a big spot for Blandon to get another strikeout in a 3-3 game. In the top of the third, the 1-2. Fouled back. Weckman stays alive.
I just barely got a piece of that. Just off the top of Horman's glove. So Weckman can try again. 1-2 count, one on. Or one out, two on for the Panthers.
Popped up, we'll do it again.
And we got a lot of offensive action in this one on this Tuesday afternoon. Beautiful game for some softball.
Round one of the section tournament. Round two will be taking place on Thursday. No matter what for both these teams, as the 1-2 drifts high, evens the count 2-2. Tournament all the way down in Austin, so it'll be a little bit of a hike for fans and for us. So you can catch all the Raider action, all section tournament long, right here on Northfield Live as Blandon gets Weckman swinging for out number 2. That's her 5th strikeout. And now it'll be Kaylee Collins, the center fielder. Collins singled in her last at-bat. Also came around to score on that 3-run home run. Said is going to St. Cloud State next year to play softball. She pops this one up. Triplet over in foul territory. Makes the grab for out number 3. Panthers threaten, but no run score. Still 3-3 as we go to the home half. You're watching Raider Softball on NorthfieldLive.com.
At Merchants Bank, we're committed to helping our customers fulfill their hopes and dreams. But what does that look like? It means being there to guide you through financial choices, like tips for maximizing your savings or choosing an affordable mortgage option based on your needs. It means we have digital banking tools to make your life easier. And when you need a local, friendly person to talk to, we're here for you then, too. Join Merchants Bank family today. Visit merchantsbank.com or stop in today.
Heritage Dental Care in Northfield is a general dental clinic specializing in a variety of dental procedures and services. New patients and emergencies are welcomed 5 days a week. Heritage Dental Care is a proud supporter of Northfield Athletics and wish all of our athletes the best of luck this season. Make an appointment today with Dr. David Bress, Dr. David Buck, or Dr. Michael Thompson. Go Raiders!
Oh yeah, that's what I meant.
Welcome back to Rock Fields. Nora Brandt back out for her 3rd inning of work. She has 3 strikeouts through 2 innings. 13, and leading off for the Raiders will be the first baseman, Jamie Triplett.
Scoreboard update over in Farmington. Farmington up 11-0 on Rochester JM. So should that score hold, which it most likely will, despite or unless a miracle happens, with JM, the winner of this game here will play Farmington in the next round on Thursday down in Austin.
It is only the 3rd inning out there, but yes, Farmington has been absolutely dominant in the South Suburban Conference this year, and it looks like they're going to be taking down JM. They're up 11-0. Here comes the 0-1 to Triplett. This one's grounded left side to the shortstop. Jeanson fires over to first in time for out number 1.
This play by Jeanson. Getting Triplett out by a step.
So now will be the right fielder, Ruby Holman, digging in with nobody on and 1 down. That one catches the outside corner for strike one. 11-0.
In the third inning, it's a big margin. So definitely, yeah, Farmington, the 1 seed, the team to look out for in this section, absolutely.
And Farmington, I believe, was the team that knocked off the Raiders in the section tournament last year, which ended their season. Went on to the state tournament. Don't remember how they did, but Farmington really had their way last year. And it's looking like somewhat of the same this year. As Holman fouls that one back. We'll do it again here, 0-2. The 0-2 pitch to Holman. This one's grounded left side, but foul. She stays alive.
Brant gets some good pitches in here. Moving in that change up, which can really throw off the batters. But Holman stayed back enough. Foul that one off. We'll try it again, 0-2.
That one's in the dirt for ball one. Like you said, that off-speed pitch has gotten a lot of these Raiders out in front. Especially with 2 strikes, that pitch can be dangerous. Comes the 1-2. That one way outside for ball 2.
Brant trying to get Holman to chase, but maybe a bit too far outside. As that one went to the backstop. Holman and Brant will go at it again, 2-2.
That one's low. Holman works herself into a full count with nobody on and 1 out. Game tied 3-3 in the bottom of the third on your Heritage Bank scoreboard. Here comes the 3-2 from Brant. That one misses for ball 4. Ruby Holman, great at bat, works a walk. Now it'll be the left fielder, Megan Snyder, digging in. She's great at bat by Holman. She fell behind 0-2 quickly, fouled a couple of pitches off, and was able to work herself into a full count and work a walk. And we'll leave it to Megan Snyder. That one misses low again for ball 1. Home plate umpire not giving the bottom part of the zone, staying consistent on both sides with that bottom half. Comes the 1-0. That one's in there for a strike.
Holman on first. Definitely got some speed to watch out for, as does Snyder. So it's a tough duo to double up.
Off-speed pitch misses outside for ball 2. Holman this season has 9 stolen bases. Snyder has 5. Here comes the 2-1. That one just misses for ball 3.
Third baseman for the Panthers pretty close in by a third base. With a 3-1 count, you got to think that Snyder's swinging away.
Comes the pitch. This one's popped up left side. Shortstop Jeanson underneath it makes the grab for out number 2.
Number 12, Courtney Graff.
Now it'll be the center fielder Courtney Graff, who's 2 for 2 today with a triple and a double. See what she does here. The runner on first and 2 down in the bottom of the third. Has 4 home runs this season. Looking to keep this inning alive.
Panthers call a time. And Graff will step back in. 2 outs, runner on first. Graff looking for another extra base hit.
Here comes the pitch. That one's in there, knee high for strike 1.
That's a good take there.
The 0-1. That one skips into the dirt. Evens the count 1-1. Snyder stays put at first. Excuse me, that's Ruby Holman over at first. The 1-1. That one misses just low for ball 2. Just below the knees. Good take there by Courtney Graff.
Yeah, Courtney, senior on this team, lots of experience. And very, very smart player, too. So great take by her. 2-1 count, 2 outs.
Here comes the pitch. This one's driven into right field and a sliding catch by the right fielder, Leah Rearson, for out number 3. Raiders threatened with a runner on first, but unable to move her. 3-3 your score heading in the top of the 4th. You're watching Raiders softball on NorthfieldLive.com.
This is Barb from Professional Dental Group, letting you know that the doctors and staff of Professional Dental Group are proud to call themselves Northfield Raiders sports fans. Whether scheduling for an implant, mouthguard, or general visit, we look forward to providing you with the same exceptional care that Professional Dental Group has delivered for over 45 years. So on behalf of Dr. Becky Johnson, Dr. John Nowak, Dr. Brian Cravey, Dr. Tyler Yonke, and Dr. Mallory Peterson, go Raiders!
Now may be the right time for you or a loved one to consider joining Northfield Retirement Community. Leave behind the worry of home maintenance and repairs to join a supportive community welcoming you to your new home. NRC has a variety of housing options to enjoy with your own furnishings and available options of in-home personal care services. Reach out to our caring and compassionate staff when you're ready for a visit, or review all of our living options at northfieldretirement.org. Northfield Retirement Community, innovation, choice, tradition.
Tie game 3-3 as we go to the top of the 4th. A.J. Reister along with Johan Schroer. Riley Blandon out for her 4th inning of work. She has 5 strikeouts. But that 3-run home run back in the 2nd has really put this game where it is after the Raiders took the 1-0 lead, then the 3-run home run in the top of the the top of the 2nd. But then in the home half, Lucy Menson and a 2 RBI single. Now we stand here 3-3 in game 1 of the Section 1 4A tournament. Winner most likely will move on to play the Farmington Tigers on Thursday down in Austin. The 2-0 misses up and away for ball 3.
Yeah, it's been a pretty slow-moving game here. Lots of base runners, lots of hitting, lots of long at-bats for both these sides.
Landon misses high. Walks the leadoff batter, Ari Lesh. Now will be Jordan Vang coming to the plate with a runner on and nobody out.
Yeah, that's her Blandon's first walk of the game. Although she did have a hit by pitch earlier. But Panthers doing a good job getting on base. A lot of leadoff hitters.
First pitch fouled straight back. Yeah, that hit by pitch in the 3rd was Blandon's first of the season. And that walk issued right there is only her 25th. She's been around the zone more often than not. Here comes the 0-1 to Vang. This one's lined into left center, and it's over the left fielder's head. A stand-up double for Vang, and it's 2nd and 3rd. Nobody out for the Lakeville North Panthers.
Jordan Vang having a big impact on both sides of the ball. Big, deep double just now, and then last inning, of course, the diving catch at first base to put away the Raiders in the 3rd inning. Now it's 2-1, nobody out for the Panthers, threatening to break the tie and put them up. Top of the 4th now. 3-3 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard as Hawksprung
pops it up, shallow center. Graff comes in. Runner's tagging. Graff makes the grab. Runner will stay at 3rd. Ari Lesh. One down now, 2nd and 3rd for the second baseman, Abby Straub. But Vang really put a drive into that one into left center. Snyder took probably the best route she could. still ended up getting over her head for a stand-up double. This one's popped up behind the plate, heading towards the stands, and it will find the stands for strike one.
So over the head of Jim Welbrock, who no doubt taking some pictures.
Takes amazing pictures.
Sure does. All sports as well.
We use a lot of them for our Northfield Live stories. Make sure you check those out after every game. As this one's popped up right side, the catcher Horman pops out of her glove. Great chase.
The ump did rule that it hit the tree branch, which is
gotcha.
automatically out. He called that before it even could get to Horman's glove. So yeah, those branches peeping over these fences. So a bit of a
might be something to take a look at. Maybe trim those up. That one drifts inside, just misses for ball one.
Yeah, I think possibly Horman might have had a chance at that. I mean, she was really close. Maybe had it taken the no bounce off that branch, Horman could have had a chance at that.
The 1-2. This one's popped up right side, and it and it's grabbed by the second baseman, Leonidi, for out number 2. Now 2 down. Runner still on second and third, and it'll be back to the top of the order, the catcher, Maddie Orth. So after the double from Vang, 2 quick outs. Here comes the pitch from Blandon. That one misses up and away for ball one.
So after the walk and the double to lead off the inning, 2 quick outs for Blandon and the Raiders. Now 1 out away from getting out of this inning unscathed.
The 1-0 popped up left side. It'll find the seats. Evens the count. 1-1.
We have no JV games around us as we usually do now that we're in the section playoffs. Usually we'll have some commotion from the 2 fields behind us, but
yeah, there was little league games for the girls that were scheduled for tonight, but we were forced to cancel all of them, reschedule all of them because of this, so which is fine. They didn't want anything else going on here during the section game, so
make sure all the fans are cheering on the Raiders in round 1 of the section tournament. Here comes the 2-1 from Blandon. This one's lifted into shallow left, and over Menson's head. 1 run will score. Here comes Vang. She slides into home and scores. Runner round second. She's going for 3. Maddie Orth, a 2 RBI double, and it's 5-3 Panthers.
Perfect placement for Abby Straub, just out of the reach of Lucy Menson in shallow left. Line 2 runners to score and reached third on the throw home as it got behind Olivia Horman. And we'll have a pinch runner at third base.
Kenzie Johnson outrun after Maddie Orth, a big 2 RBI double, advanced to third on the throw home, but just dropped right in between Snyder and Menson out there in shallow left, and both runners were off on the hit with 2 outs, and both of them were able to score. The throw offline, and Orth able to advance. So now it'll be Alicia Jeanson, the shortstop, with an insurance run on third and 2 down. Here comes the 0-1. This is inside for ball 1.
Yeah, big opportunity for Jeanson to put another run on the board after Orth with 2 teammates.
Popped up right side, triplet underneath it, makes the grab for out number 3. Panthers score 2 on the Maddie Orth double, and it's 5-3 Panthers as we go to the home half. You're watching Raider Softball on NorthfieldLive.com.
Dr. Michael Ritchie, Ritchie Eye and LASIK, we're swinging into spring. Spring is here and it's time to get outdoors. Hiking, biking, boating, walking, or running. Let's make this a spring free of glasses or contacts. Ritchie Eye and LASIK will help you swing into spring with up to $500 off all of our LASIK treatments.
Ritchie Eye Clinic and LASIK Center, Faribault. World-class LASIK, small-town traffic. RitchieEyeClinic.com.
It's the little things in life that matter the most, like spending time with my family. Hip pain started to slow me down, and it was time to get help. I did some research and decided on the orthopedics team at Northfield Hospital and Clinics. They listened to my concerns and helped me make an informed decision. 3 months later, I could not be happier. My hip feels great, and I'm back outside. I appreciate the personalized care I got from the orthopedics team at Northfield Hospital and Clinics.
5-3 Panthers after the 2 RBI double from Matty Orth in the top of the fourth. Raiders will have to claw their way back here. Down by 2 in round 1 of the section tournament. It'll be the shortstop Lucy Menson leading things off.
The Raiders already came out from 2-run deficit in that second inning, being down 3-1.
Menson grounds it left side. Third baseman fires over to first. Big stretch by Vang to get out number 1.
It's a good play by Jordan Vang at first. A tough stretch. But got there before Menson could stretch it out for out 1, the bottom of the fourth.
So now it'll be Lindsey Stanton with nobody on and 1 out. Nora Brandt out for another inning of work. Swung on and missed by Stanton for strike 1. Brandt 3 strikeouts. Has 2 walks as well. Here comes the 0-1. That one misses outside. Evens the count 1-1. Stanton 0 for 1 today with a pop out and a single back in the second. Comes the 1-1 pitch. That one misses inside for ball 2.
Nice good contingent of support from both sides, Northfield and Lakeville North. The battle of the Norths, you could say. Lakeville North currently the 5-3 lead on the Heritage Bank scoreboard.
2-1 popped up right side. That'll foul. Would be interesting if Rochester Century and Lakeville North match up at all in the section tournament. It'll be the battle of the Panthers.
Oh, yes, of course. Yeah, absolutely.
That'd be a funny storyline. Panthers versus Panthers. Who has the better mascot? The 2-2. This one's grounded left side. Lesh picks it up on the hop. Fires to first in time for out number 2. A couple of quick outs. Now it'll be the second baseman, Leah Ennedy, digging in with nobody on and 2 down. Stanton whispers a few quick words to Ennedy before heading to the dugout.
So is the first baseman not required to wear a face mask?
Well,
I don't think any of them are required to.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That one is up and away for ball 1. Yeah, I think the whole mask thing, it's totally optional. Obviously, except for the catcher, and I
think the pitcher.
I think the pitcher might as well. At the college level, I don't think pitchers have to wear masks, though. But maybe at the high school level, they do. But it looks like almost everyone from Lakeville North, except for the outfielders and the first baseman, have decided to stay safe and wear the mask. I think most of the Raiders wear it as well, as that one's in the dirt for ball 2.
I know Jay Geiger's mom was threatening that he's going to have to wear one the rest of the year after he took one off the nose during pregame.
That's right, yeah.
During pregame warm-ups, he got clocked in the nose and had to sit out senior night game. Thank goodness he's only a junior, so he didn't miss out on that.
Right.
And saw him miss a game. The Raiders last night split the doubleheader with Rochester Mayo, the baseball team, that is. So they ended up taking second in the Big Nine. Here comes the 3-1 to Ennedy, pops it up, goes foul. Works herself into a full count.
You know, it was a big doubleheader for the Raider baseball team yesterday. Split the games, but Raiders needed to win both to win the Big Nine conference, but Mayo took care of business in the first game and got themselves that title.
Section baseball tournament will be starting this weekend as the 3-2 grounded left side to Lesh again. She bobbles it. Strong throw to first over the first baseman's head. And Leah Ennedy reaches on the error. Keeps the inning alive. for Olivia Horman.
Fishing in the dark.
Sing it, Johan.
So 3 straight grounders to the third baseman, Ari Lesh. This one getting over the head of Jordan Vang, allowing Entity to reach.
First pitch to Horman. Swung on and missed. Falls behind the count 0-1.
Entity threatening to steal. Got a good lead off first base there, but decided to stay put.
Horman 0 for 2 today with the line out. Reached on an error back in the first. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. That one's up and away for ball 1. And you're right, Entity is taking a huge secondary lead over there at first. This season has 1 stolen base. Was also caught once. Here comes the 1-1. That one in there for strike 2 on the off-speed pitch. Horman trying to keep the inning alive. Here comes the 1-2. Swung on and missed on the outside corner for out number 3. Raiders get one on. Score 5-3 Lakeville North as we go to the top of the 5th. You're watching Raiders softball on NorthfieldLive.com.
I'm Jared Finstuen, Commercial Loan Officer with Community Resource Bank. At Community Resource Bank, we believe banking is about helping people. Every client relationship is unique, and we are committed to helping find the right solution for our customers. Loan decisions are made locally, and we are always there when our customers need us. Community Resource Bank is here for your personal or business banking needs. Stop into one of our branches today so we can get you started with a tailored plan to help meet your unique financial needs. Community Resource Bank. Let's bank together. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender. Go Raiders!
Valley Auto House is a full-service collision center, towing facility, and automotive repair shop. Servicing all makes and models, we do everything from oil changes, brakes, suspension, to full engine replacement. If you have a business, Valley Auto House is a state-certified DOT inspection and repair facility with the certified technicians to keep your vehicles on the road. Open 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday at Highway 3 South in Northfield, or find us at valleyautohouse.net.
Welcome back to Rock Fields. A.J. Reister along with Johan Schroer. Joey Hudson, our stats guy, just said the Farmington Tigers currently up 13-0 over the JM Rockets. It's really starting to look like now that the Tigers will be advancing to the winner's bracket. As we come back here to Northfield, Riley Blandon out for her 5th inning of work. She's tallied 5 strikeouts so far, but in the last inning, led up 2 runs.
We've got a scoreboard update from Lakeville South. Century is up 1-0 over the Lakeville South Cougars. Bottom 6, so that game getting close to finish. So winner of that game will play the winner of the Owatonna Mayo game.
Looks like the Owatonna Mayo game was delayed or something because they haven't started on either of those.
Okay. So yeah, maybe possible delay or possible just not a game changer, but
Owatonna Mayo unable to find a score update there, but we'll keep an eye on it as the count moves to 2-1 here on the leadoff batter, Nora Brandt, who just got out of the last inning pretty cleanly. Only let up 1 run on that, or excuse me, 1 runner on the error. Now she evens the count 2-2 here to start things off in the 5th.
The trees do offer some nice shade, but also, a bit of danger with these falling balls.
Here comes the 2-2. This one's grounded left side and foul. Watch out over there, Mike Schultz. Able to get out of the way.
Athletic play by the head coach over there.
He's still got it in him.
Coach Spitzak of the baseball team got a little joked at for not making a play on a ball just like that yesterday.
Here comes the 2-2 from Blandon. This one's lined left side into left field for a base hit. Gets past the left fielder Snyder. Brandt on her way to second. Another double for Nora Brandt. And the Panthers threatening again here in the 5th.
0, Hannah Weckman.
So now we'll see another courtesy runner come out of the dugout for the Panthers. This time it'll be number 18, Aaron Johns. So now she'll take over at second, or on second base. And Hannah Weckman will dig in for the Panthers. Weckman today has a single and also a strikeout as well. So 1 for 2.
Panthers looking for some insurance runs, up 5-3. Top 5. Runner on second, still nobody out.
This one misses high for ball 1. Talked about the baseball team earlier in this one. Looks like they have taken over that left field line over there. As this one's lifted into left center, that one gets down for a base hit. Bobbled by Snyder. Brandt will round third. She's going to score. And an RBI double for Hannah Weckman. And the Panthers take a 3-run lead.
Now batting number 9, Kaylee.
Weckman with a nice knock into left field. Driving in Brandt. And the inning's not over yet. Still nobody out. As Kaylee Collins up to bat.
Takes strike 1.
Collins single and came around to score her second time up.
Popped out in third. This one's popped up in the shallow center. Out goes Menson, and she drops it. Lucy Menson called off the center fielder Graff. In and out of the glove, and now it's first and second, still nobody out. Now Ari Lesh digs in.
Raiders letting the errors catch up to them. Couple bobbles in left field now. Dropped pop out by Menson. Still nobody out, runners on second and third.
That one misses for ball 1.
First and second, I should say. Yeah, those errors will come back to bite you. Got a big inning here possible for the Panthers.
Ari Lesh had that 3-run home run back in the second to deep center.
All right, he's aiming for our cameras here. That one was right, right at the right behind plate.
Comes the 1-1. Rounded up the middle. Stopped by Blandon. She gets over there, fires to first. And out is the call at first. So 1 down. Runners on second and third for Jordan Vang.
Good play by Blandon. Has a hit off her glove on a quick liner. He's able to recover and get the out at first, but runners did advance. So big opportunity here for Jordan Vang.
She's had some great defensive plays. Also been doing well at the plate. She had a double back in the 4th. And here comes the 1-0. Swung on and missed, evens the count 1-1. Jordan Vang looking for a couple more insurance runs here in the 5th. Here comes the 1-1 from Blandon. That one's in the dirt for ball 2.
Nope, I don't think that was a pitch.
Oh.
Time was called before the pitch, so that one will not count. We'll try it again, 2-1. Or 1-1, I should say, yep.
Umpire puts up the 1-1 count. Here comes the pitch. That one, this is high for ball 2. So we ended up getting the ball 2 anyway.
Ball don't lie, you know what they say.
Ball don't lie. Here comes the 2-1. Grounded left side foul. Evens the count 2-2.
Blandon to Vang, the 2-2 count. 2 runners on.
In the dirt, ball 3.
Big pitch here for Blandon, full count. Big opportunity for Vang to crack this one open here in the top of the 5th.
Sprung on deck. Here comes the 3-2. Swung on and missed. Blandon gets her 6th strikeout, and it's a big one for out number 2. Now it'll be Kylie Hochsprung, the designated player, with 2 runners on. Hochsprung struck out in the 2nd and flew out in the 4th. She comes to the plate with 2 runners on. First pitch to her. That one misses high for ball 1.
Nice catch by Olivia Horman.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, with that runner on third, don't want anything to get to the backstop. You risk her coming home and scoring. So yeah, great reach by Horman.
The 1-0 fouls straight back, evens the count 1-1. Horman's been solid behind the plate all night. She almost made that great play over here in foul territory, but hit the branches. Here comes the 1-1. This one's fouled straight back again. Now behind in the count 1-2 is Hochsprung.
Consequences of having a great angle behind home plate for a camera. It gets a lot of action with one of these foul balls. Big 0-2 pitch here for Blandon.
Grounded left side. Menson charges, picks it up. Throw over to first is in time to end the inning. Panthers score 1. They take the 6-3 lead as we go to the home half of the 5th. You're watching Raider Softball on NorthfieldLive.com. 12 plus years of notable success as an independent brokerage, Professional Pride Realty has joined forces with Century 21 Atwood to provide you with even more exceptional real estate experiences. With over 17 offices throughout Minnesota, Century 21 Atwood has been proudly serving Minnesota's real estate needs since 1867. Professional Pride Realty is proud to be partnering with Century 21 Atwood. We look forward to continuing to serve you with the same level of excellence you have come to expect from us, now with the added support and expertise of Century 21 Atwood.
Now that planting season has arrived, get to Thomas Gardens and Nursery in Faribault, formerly Tweehof's, to get your vegetable garden started. They have starter cauliflower, broccoli, rhubarb, seed potatoes, and multiple varieties of onion sets. Thomas Garden and Nursery also has straw bales, potting soil, blueberry and raspberry bushes, and pansy bowls to make your garden beautiful. Bring your own containers and they'll fill them with plants of your choice. Open 9 to 5 Monday through Saturday and Sunday 11 to 4. Get your garden started with the help of Thomas Gardens and Nursery, conveniently located along Highway 20 between Faribault and North.
Emily Broden set to lead things off for the Raiders here in the bottom of the 5th, down by 3 in round 1 of the Section 1 4A tournament between the Raiders and the Lakeville North Panthers. Winner to take on the Farmington Tigers on Thursday down in Austin. Nora Brandt out for another inning of work. This one's grounded up the middle. Shortstop Jeanson fires to first in time for out number 1.
Nice play by Jeanson charging. There's a little slow roller. Got past Brandt, but fired in time to get Broden.
So now will be the first baseman, Jamie Triplett, digging in with nobody on and 1 out.
Yeah, our high home camera that's got first base is taking a beating up there. It's not. I don't know if I'm going to be able to cut to it very often. Only if there's a play at first, I'll cut to it now.
Taking a beating up there. It's moved around a little bit.
It's moved around, yep.
Now it looks a little funky. So here comes the 0-1 to Jamie Triplett. Lines it left side, right to the shortstop. Jeanson makes the play. Throw to first. It's in time for out number 2. Nearly took bang off the bag. Able to get back down. 2 up, 2 down. And now it's Ruby Holman, the right fielder. Brandt really working quickly here in the 5th. After that double in the top half, continues to dominate here in the circle. Here comes the pitch, catches the outside corner for strike 1.
Yeah, Brandt's certainly working quickly. Neither side, neither pitcher, I should say, has been mowing through the lineup, as many of them would like to. But Brandt doing a good job here, getting Holman to swing at that one, making an 0-2 count, 2 outs here.
High off-speed pitch. Holman's eyes got big, took a big hack at it, now falls behind the count 0-2. Here comes the pitch. Misses outside for ball 1. The 1-2. Swung on and missed by Holman. Grant 3 up, 3 down, a dominant 5th inning as we go to the top of the 6th. It's 6-3 Panthers. You're watching Raider Softball on NorthfieldLive.com.
is my passion. Even on the busiest days, I make time to lace up. When knee pain started to slow me down, I knew it was my move, and I chose the orthopedics team at Northfield Hospital and Clinics. Their personalized care was phenomenal. They listened to my concerns and took the time to explain my options. Thankfully, I didn't need surgery. With the right treatment and information on how to take care of my knee, I'm ready for the road ahead. I appreciate the extra care the orthopedics team gave me at Northfield Hospital and Clinics.
Hometown Credit Union is proud to call Northfield and Dundas home. We offer a variety of loan options, checking, savings, and credit card accounts with a focus on financial wellness and member advocacy. You belong at Hometown Credit Union. Learn more at hometowncu.coop.
6-3 Lakeville North. After 5 innings, A.J. Reister along with Johann Schroer here at Rock Fields in Northfield, Minnesota for round 1 of the section tournament. Leading off for the Panthers is the second baseman, Abby Straub. 0 for 2 today with a couple of pop-outs. Blandon out for another inning of work. First pitch popped up. Fine foul territory for strike 1.
Farmington Tigers a final from Farmington 13-0, so they will move on the next round of this section playoffs.
Straub squares the bunt.
So the winner of this game here this afternoon will play Farmington on Thursday afternoon in Austin, where the rest of the section playoffs will be held.
This one's grounded up the middle and through into center field for a leadoff single. So now the catcher, Matty Orth, digs in as we go to the top of the order. Orth today, a couple of strikeouts and a single back in the 4th.
His Century is still holding on, and that game just finished. So Century Panthers will beat the Lakeville South Cougars. This is a bunt out in front of the plate. It's a tough play at first, and they make it. Horman firing down to get Orth out. Runner advances to second.
That went about a foot in front of home plate, but a great play by Horman. Able to pick it up in fair territory and fire it down to triplet at first for out number 1. Runner does advance on to second, so a sac bunt for Matty Orth. Now we'll bring up the shortstop, Alicia Jeanson. The first pitch, lifted left side down the line. Here comes Snyder laying out, but in and out of the glove.
Yeah, it would have been an incredible play by Snyder out and left. Was in the glove, but I think the dive, really tough play, couldn't squeeze it. So Jensen will try again. Jensen.
Here comes the 0-1. That one's high. Jensen today, 1 for 3 with a triple back in the 3rd. Here comes the 1-0. That one just misses inside for ball 2. Count now 2-1. Here comes the 2-1. That one misses low for ball 3.
Jensen ahead in the count 3-1.
Comes the pitch. That one's in there for strike 2. Jensen thought it was ball 4. She'll step back into the box. Big pitch here for Blandon. Here comes the 3-2. This one's popped up left side. Benson going out. Makes the grab for out number 2. Throw back to second. Not in time. Great play by Menson going to her right to make the grab.
Yeah, it's a tough play, especially with that left arm reaching over the head while moving to her right. Tough play for Menson and nearly doubled up Straub at second, but she got back in time with 2 outs. It'll be Nora Brandt, the pitcher.
Brandt singled in her last at-bat and advanced to second on the error. And her courtesy runner came around to score for her. She's also had quite the day in the circle on the defensive side as here comes the 1-0 line. Left side, heads up over there. Might have hit one of the baseball players. Hopefully they're all right. I'm sure they are. It's like they're laughing it off.
I don't believe that's the baseball team over there. I could be wrong, but I believe they're elsewhere this afternoon. Or no, you might be. No.
I know a few of them are over there. 1-1 misses low for ball 2. I know I see Howie over there.
Oh, yeah.
I believe Geiger's somewhere.
There's a couple of them over there.
Melgren. The 2-1 misses high for ball 3.
Coming over support, the other ball players. Over here in Northfield. 3-1 count, 2 outs here. Blandon to Brandt. Pitcher-pitcher matchup.
Here comes the pitch. This one's popped up left side. Full count. Blandon looking to get out of the 6th unscathed. Trying to give her team a chance to come back, down by 3 in the 6th. Here comes the 3-2. This one's lined into left field, and it will drop in for a base hit. Runner rounds third. Here comes the throw to the plate. It will be not in time. And Nora Brandt continues to have a day at the plate. An RBI double, and it's 7-3 Panthers. It will officially go down as a single and advance on the throw. It's another RBI for the pitcher as Aaron Johns will come out to courtesy run for Brandt.
So number 5 seed, Lakeville North Panthers looking to upset the 4 seed Raiders. A 4-run lead here, top of the 6th. Damage not done.
Weckman takes up and away for ball 1. Weckman today, a couple of singles and a strikeout. This one's in the right center. That one will fall in for a base hit. Another run will score, and it's 8-3 Panthers on the RBI single from Hannah Weckman. And now Johnston Coleman will emerge from the dugout. Looks like Blandon's night might be over.
Blandon will exit. We will have a pitching change. Courtney Graff will come in relief for Blandon. 2 outs here in top of the 6th. We'll step outside as Graff will warm up. We'll be back in a couple minutes. Panthers up 8-3 on Heritage Bank scoreboard. Top 6. We'll be back in a little bit. You're watching Raider Softball on NorthfieldLive.com.
I'm Jared Finstewart, Commercial Loan Officer with Community Resource Bank. At Community Resource Bank, we believe banking is about helping people. Every client relationship is unique, and we are committed to helping find the right solution for our customers. Loan decisions are made locally, and we are always there when our customers need us. Community Resource Bank is here for your personal or business banking needs. Stop into one of our branches today so we can get you started with a tailored plan to help meet your unique financial needs. Community Resource Bank. Let's bank together. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender. Go Raiders!
This is Barb from Professional Dental Group, letting you know that the doctors and staff of Professional Dental Group are proud to call themselves Northfield Raiders sports fans. Whether scheduling for an implant, mouthguard, or general visit, we look forward to providing you with the same exceptional care that Professional Dental Group has delivered for over 45 years. So on behalf of Dr. Becky Johnson, Dr. John Nowak, Dr. Brian Cravey, Dr. Tyler Yonke, and Dr. Mallory Peterson, go Raiders!
Here's an opportunity in front of the goal. The shot, and they score! And he got it! Touchdown, Geiger! How did he haul that in?
And she's going to put another French shot! Kayla Puppy!
Shot for 3. That one is good. He nails another one.
Moving slowly in. Tries to go the backhand and scores! Andrew Winter on the penalty shot. Puts the Raiders up 1-0.
Kids are constantly changing, both physically and emotionally.
That means the challenges of parenting change too. At Northfield Hospital and Clinics, our pediatricians are experts in kids. Our pediatric team works with you to provide the best individualized care and guidance through all your child's stages of growth. And we take the time to listen to your questions and concerns too. When only the best for your kids will do, schedule an appointment with the pediatric team at Northfield Hospital and Clinics, partnering with you for a lifetime of care.
Community banking at its best. Whether you are looking to improve your financial future, planning to buy a new home, or considering a mortgage, Heritage Bank in Northfield can help. Our ability to make decisions locally provides you the highest level of service at competitive rates. Your finances and home are important to you, and having a staff that you can trust makes all the difference. We make banking easy with real estate specialists and loan officers ready to help you. Stop by Heritage Bank on Highway 3 or contact us at heritagebankmn.com and see how the professionals at Heritage Bank can help you build your future.
Courtney Graff in to pitch now for the Raiders. A few more defensive changes as well.
Yeah, Emily Broden's in to catch. Rita Langford out in left field. Snyder moves over to right, or center, I should say. So Courtney Graff in for relief of Riley Landon. Still 2 outs here in the 6th inning.
1-0, finds the strike zone, evens the count, 1-1.
Graff also having a great season in the circle. She's pitched 11 games, a 7-4 record, and 2.51 ERA, 95 strikeouts, and 61 innings. So great ratio for the senior pitcher, Courtney Graff.
Graff has also had a great night at the plate, a triple and a double. Here's the 2-1. This one's lifted down the right field line. That one will land foul and even the count, 2-2. So the Raiders now hoping Graff can get out of the jam with a runner on first and 2 down here in the top of the 6th. Kaylee Collins at the plate, an even count, 2-2. Comes the pitch, fouls it off, stays alive.
Great off-speed pitch by Courtney there. Very ahead of it was Collins, but held back enough to get a piece of it. We'll try again, 2-2, 2 outs now. Graff to Collins.
Here comes the pitch. Swung on and missed. Collins goes down swinging, but not before the Panthers score 2 more. It's 8-3 Lakeville North as we go to the home half of the 6th. Raiders looking to stay alive in the winner's bracket of the section tournament. You're watching Raider Softball on NorthfieldLive.com.
Auto Haus is a full automotive repair shop, collision center, and the only AAA authorized towing facility in Northfield. That means if you are in a minor or major collision this winter, all Valley Auto Haus technicians are I-CAR trained and certified by all major insurance companies to handle your vehicle from the tow to completing all of your vehicle repairs. Valley Auto Haus on Highway 3 South in Northfield. Open 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday, or find us at valleyautohaus.net. Go Raiders!
Now may be the right time for you or a loved one to consider joining Northfield Retirement Community. Leave behind the worry of home maintenance and repairs to join a supportive community welcoming you to your new home. NRC has a variety of housing options to enjoy with your own furnishings and available options of in-home personal care services. Reach out to our caring and compassionate staff when you're ready for a visit, or review all of our living options at northfieldretirement.org. Northfield Retirement Community, innovation, choice, tradition.
8-3 Lakeville North as we head to the home half of the 6th. A.J. Reister along with Johan Schroer, Megan Snyder set to lead things off for the Raiders, down by 5 in round 1 of the section tournament. Nora Brandt out for her 6th inning of work through 5, has 5 strikeouts. Snyder now moving over to center after Courtney Graff came in to pitch in the top half. First pitch to her. Misses high for ball 1.
Raiders got a lot of work to do. You got 2 innings left to score 5 to tie, 6 to go ahead. It'll be Snyder's leadoff, then Graff and Menson at the top of the order.
That one's in there for strike 1. Megan Snyder tonight reached on fielder's choice, came around to score back in the 2nd, popped out in the 3rd. Here comes the 1-1. Swung on and missed on the off-speed pitch in the dirt. falls behind 1-2.
It's a good pitch by Nora Brandt. They got Snyder to chase. She laughs it off. Try again, 1-2.
Foul tips it into the glove of Maddie Yorth for out number 1. So now we go back to the top of the order. It's the pitcher, Courtney Graff. She has a triple and a double so far. Flew out to the right fielder back in the third on a line shot. Now looking to get something going here for the Raiders with nobody on and 1 out. First pitch taken for strike 1. The Raiders started off hot on offense. The first couple of innings, got the bases loaded twice, and were able to score 3 runs. But since then, it's been all Nora Brandt. This one grounded right side to the first baseman, but goes foul. Graff now behind the count 0-2.
Just really, really close there down that first base line. Graff really lucky that rolls foul. Vang had a chance at it, but rolled foul before she could get to it. And Graff got another chance, 0-2. Just popped foul in the JV field. Graff staying alive. Waiting for one she can get a hold of, as we know she can do.
Has 4 home runs this season. Here comes the 0-2. That one's in the dirt for ball 1. And Graff's last at-bat was just a line shot to right field, but a great catch out there by the right fielder, Leah Rierson. It's kept her from going 3 for 3. This one's ripped right side. That one gets past the first baseman, Vang. And it's a 1-out single for Courtney Graff.
Courtney Graff doing what she does best, making contact and getting on base. That's her 3rd hit of the day. A home run away from the cycle, which she's very possible of doing should she get another chance in this game.
And she's going to have to come up again if the Raiders want to try and come back and win this one. Down by 5 here with 1 out in the 6th. The shortstop, Lucy Menson, digging in. Here comes the first pitch. This one's popped up. Goes foul for strike 1. Menson today, a strikeout and a single and a ground out to the third baseman. Here comes the 0-1. That one misses outside.
Menson, a threat to steal as well on the cross-country team, so we know she can run. Excuse me, that's Graff on first base. Excuse me. Too ahead of myself, but Graff also a threat to steal.
11 stolen bases on the season. Here comes the 1-1. That one misses in the dirt for ball 2. And we saw those wheels in action in the first on that triple to lead things off. Here comes the 2-1. Taking outside corner for strike 2. Menson chokes up on the bat. Anyway on here. 2-2 popped up shallow right. Out goes the second baseman. Makes the grab for out number 1. Abby Straub with the grab. Now 2 down for Lindsay Stanton, the third baseman.
Stanton trying to just get a couple more points on the board for the Raiders. Down 5, bottom 6. You don't want to leave all those 5 runs to get in that final frame.
Comes the first pitch to Stanton. That one misses outside for ball 1. After Coleman here, 2 down, do you think about sending Graff here at all in this at-bat? The 1-0, grounded right side, picked up by Vang. We won't have to find out. Steps on the bag for out number 3. Graff gets aboard. Raiders unable to move her. It's 8-3 Panthers going into the 7th. You're watching Raiders softball on NorthfieldLive.com.
Financing a house is about more than a mortgage, it's about creating a home. Whether you're a first-time home buyer, buying your forever home, looking to take advantage of today's great refinance rates, or finally getting to those home improvements, Hometown Credit Union's wide variety of home loan options and highly competitive rates can help make your house, well, a home. Learn more and apply online at hometowncu.coop. Equal housing lender.
Are you in the market for a new home or considering remodeling your current home? Schmidt Homes and Schmidt Homes Remodeling should be your first and last call. Schmidt Homes, known for their innovative designs, uncompromising quality and craftsmanship, superior service, while maintaining their reputation of fairness, honesty, and integrity for over 30 years. They're the only builder in the area to offer an in-house designer and a showroom to make your selections. They have over 30 new building lots available in Northfield. Check out their website at schmidthomes.com for more information.
Welcome back to Rockfield. It's 8-3 Panthers. As we head to the 7th, Raiders down by 5. Courtney Graff needs a quick inning here. The Raiders want to try to come back and advance to the winner's bracket in the section tournament. Raiders were in a very similar situation last year. Ended up dropping the round 1 game to the Lakeville North Panthers. They fought their way back in the loser's bracket to walking off against the Panthers to advance to the semifinal game. Graff's first pitch misses outside for ball 1. Ari Lesh leading off for the Panthers here in the 7th. Here comes the 1-0. Thought about it. Takes the outside pitch for strike 1.
That changeup froze her.
It really did, yeah. Graff's got a good changeup. She, switches in with those fastballs.
Swing and a miss, falls behind the count 1-2. Swung on and missed on the pitch in the dirt. Graff's second strikeout for out number 1. 2 batters face, 2 strikeouts for Courtney Graff since coming in for Riley Blandon. So now it'll be Jordan Vang, the first baseman.
It's a check swing.
Peeled down to first, did not go around on a close play, but called a ball.
Graff trying to get through this top of the 7th quickly, there's a chance in the bottom.
Grounded to the second baseman, Ennedy fires over to first, picked out of the dirt by Triplett for out number 2. So now 2 down and nobody on. It'll be Kylie Hochsprung. Hochsprung in her last at-bat struck out. Grounded out in a fielder's choice. This one bounces in the dirt for ball 1. The winner of this one will move on to face the Farmington Tigers on Thursday down in Austin. Here comes the 1-0. That one misses high for ball 2. The loser is not done. Section tournament, a double elimination tournament. So whoever loses this one will have a chance to keep playing on Thursday. They'll be matched up with one of the losers from the other games today. Not quite sure who yet. I believe they'll be matched up based on seeding. Not just because we are on the left side of the bracket with Farmington and Rochester John Marshall. This one is in there for strike 2. Courtney Graff ahead in the count 2-2.
Which would make sense for it to be JM that we would match up against, as the high seed would get the low seed, which would be JM as they're the 8 seed.
Grounded left side. Shortstop Menson backhands it. Throw to first is in time to get Hochsprung. 3 up, 3 down for Courtney Graff. Raiders down to their final 3 outs, down by 5. You're watching Raiders softball on NorthfieldLive.com.
Community banking at its best. Whether you are looking to improve your financial future, planning to buy a new home, or considering a mortgage, Heritage Bank in Northfield can help. Our ability to make decisions locally provides you the highest level of service at competitive rates. Your finances and home are important to you, and having a staff that you can trust makes all the difference. We make banking easy with real estate specialists and loan officers ready to help you. Stop by Heritage Bank on Highway 3 or contact us at heritagebankmn.com and see how the professionals at Heritage Bank can help you build your future.
No matter what business you're in, it's hard to find someone to keep your business clean. ServiceMaster by Ayatt's janitorial services cover everything from floor care and carpet cleaning to general cleaning, windows, and power washing. When you're in need of janitorial cleaning services, demand the yellow van. Call ServiceMaster by Ayatt today.
Demand the yellow van. Call ServiceMaster.
All up to the juniors now for the Raiders. Leah Ennedy, Olivia Horman, and Emily Broden set to come to the plate in the bottom of the 7th, down by 5 in round 1 of the section tournament.
And so it'll be up to the juniors, because it'll be Ennedy, Horman, and Broden. The first 3 out for the Raiders, hoping to get past that, as we need 5 runs here in the bottom of the 7th.
Brant looking for a complete game. Ennedy pops it up on the first pitch right to the second baseman, Abby Straub, for out number 1. 1 pitch, 1 out. Now it'll be Olivia Horman, who was substituted behind the plate, but she will stay in to hit as a designated player. So nobody on, 1 down. Raiders down to their last 2 outs to try and stay in the winner's bracket in the section tournament. Here comes the first pitch. Takes outside for ball 1. Nora Brandt looking for a complete game to start things off for the Panthers. Through 6 1/3, has 6 strikeouts. Has only allowed 3 runs. Here comes the 1-0. That one is taken for strike 1 on the outside corner.
Nora Brandt looking as good as she did at the beginning of this game. Has not given up a run since that second inning, I should say.
Here comes the 1-1, fouled back. Foreman now behind the count, 1-2.
Raiders scored 1 in the first, then 2 more in the second, but Brandt has kept him scoreless since. Looking for strike 3 on Horman here.
The 1-2. Misses in the dirt. Evens the count, 2-2. Emily Horman, a walk, a strikeout, and a ground out. 0 for 2 today. That one misses outside for ball 3. Horman now works herself into a full count with nobody on and 1 out in the home half of the 7th. Raiders down by 5. Here comes the 3-2. Swung on and missed. Horman goes down on strikes for out number 2. Now it's up to Emily Broden.
The Panthers are 1 out away from taking this first round matchup. The upset in the Northfield Raiders, as the Panthers will move on to play the Farmington Tigers on Thursday, should they get this third out here.
Broden takes a strike on the outside corner. Here comes the 0-1. And misses just high on the off-speed pitch. Evens the count, 1-1. Close pitch there, just above the belt. Here comes the 1-1. This one's lifted, shallow right. It'll be caught by Straub for out number 3. And the Lakeville North Panthers defeat the Raiders 8-3 in round 1 of the section tournament. Panthers will move on to face the Farmington Tigers on Thursday. The Raiders will face the loser of either Owatonna Mayo for Lakeville South or Rochester John Marshall. 8-3 your final. After 7, when we come back, we'll wrap it up. You're watching Raider Softball on NorthfieldLive.com.
Community banking at its best. Whether you are looking to improve your financial future, planning to buy a new home, or considering a mortgage, Heritage Bank in Northfield can help. Our ability to make decisions locally provides you the highest level of service at competitive rates. Your finances and home are important to you, and having a staff that you can trust makes all the difference. We make banking easy with real estate specialists and loan officers ready to help you. Stop by Heritage Bank on Highway 3 or contact us at heritagebankmn.com and see how the professionals at Heritage Bank can help you build your future.
No matter what business you're in, it's hard to find someone to keep your business clean. Service Master by Ayatt's Janitorial Services cover everything from floor care and carpet cleaning to general cleaning, windows, and power washing. When you're in need of janitorial cleaning services, demand the yellow van. Call Service Master by Ayatt today.
Demand the yellow van. Call Service Master.
Welcome back to Rock Fields in Northfield, Minnesota. Your post-game cleanup is brought to you by Service Master by Ayatt. When disaster strikes, demand the yellow van. Raiders drop Game 1 of the section tournament 8-3 to the Lakeville North Panthers. They will face the loser of one of the 3 games. JM lost to Farmington 3-0. Rochester Century beat Lakeville South 1-0. No score update on Owatonna and Mayo, but likely to probably play Rochester John Marshall or Rochester Mayo if Owatonna comes in and wins that one. Owatonna the 2 seed, Mayo the 7 seed. But a tough one here for the Raiders. They jumped out early, was really hot on offense, and then after that it was all Nora Brandt. Finished the night with 7 strikeouts.
Yeah, really great performance by Nora Brandt. Struggled a little bit in those first 2 innings, but those next 5, she was very strong. Finished with 7 strikeouts and was mowing down batters left and right. So great recovery for her. On the other side, the Lakeville North, their bats heated up towards the end of the game, putting 5 runs up in those last 5 and 6th innings. After the game was tied 3-3 for a while to start that game, but if you're the Raiders, really got to look ahead. Because these playoffs are not over. You'll go down to Austin on Thursday and play another team and try to get back into this, win a couple games in the losers bracket. That's the great thing about double elimination. You're not out immediately. And if you're North, look ahead to a very tough opponent in Farmington, also on Thursday in Austin.
Yeah, this is how the section tournament started for the Raiders. They lost the opening game to Lakeville North at home. Ended up coming all the way back in the loser's bracket to the semi-final game, walking off against the Panthers, and ended up getting booted by the Farmington Tigers. But like you said, the Raiders definitely not out of it. They'll have a chance on Thursday to slowly climb their way back into the tournament. For Lakeville North, they're set to take on a very tough Farmington Tiger team that beat up Rochester John Marshall 13-0. But all that will be covered down in Austin. You can catch the game on NorthfieldLive.com. Don't know who they're playing, when it starts, but be sure to watch your social media pages and head out to NorthfieldLive.com for all your updates on everything Raider sports. But that's all we've got here.
We've got on Thursday, we're going to do boys lacrosse. It's the next game we've got coming up on Thursday.
I believe against Egan. So a big out-of-conference game for the boys lacrosse team as their season is slowly coming to an end as well. But 8-3 your final. Lakeville North defeats the Northfield Raiders in Game 1 of the Section 1 4A tournament. For my partner, Johan Schroer, Joey Hudson, Lance Reister, I'm A.J. Reister. We thank you for watching this broadcast of Raider Softball. We will see you on Thursday for boys lacrosse.